if you do this mistake on Amazon FBA and you lose all your money, I would actually consider you lucky, because the worst that can happen if you do this is you can actually lose your account, okay? If you do not know me, my name is Mangunza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon, and in today's video, we are going to look at a lead that a member of my group coaching sent me yesterday, actually, and then asking me what I was thinking about this. I'm going to tell you the whole logic behind. By the way, yes, if you want to join my group coaching, there's a link in the description to apply. So just apply. Okay, so the group coaching is $100 a month, but before that, we jump on a free call to see if you are actually a fit. It's 100% free, and it's not. I'm not going to push you to buy the coaching, but it's just for me to make sure that you're a good fit. Okay, so link in the description. You can book a call to see if you can join my group coaching when a new group's open. Okay, and so I will open a new group whenever I have enough people that are motivated. So let's just look at the lead. It's a lead that was sent by one of the member of my group coaching, which is James. Shout out to you, James, by the way. And so yes, you'll notice that Amazon is on the lead all the time, but here's a thing that I'm going to show you why he was actually considering this lead. Because, you know, I talked about, I'm not sure that we actually talked about this already in that group, but you can actually compete with Amazon on some listings, and not at the price that you, I mean, yes, you can at the price that you get it from, because I'm going to tell you the whole story. And you can also oftentimes sell above the buy box, okay? It's pretty unlikely that you're going to be able to do the two at the same time, but James actually thought that it could happen for a couple of reasons that I'm going to share with you, and that actually makes sense. Okay, so if you actually go in the data tab, okay, and you look at the offers, okay, this is Keepa, by the way, if you've never sold on Amazon, this is what Keepa looks like. It's a tool that helps you get a ton of data on Amazon, okay, on Amazon products. Okay, so if you actually come here and you look at the offer count, you will see that there's one guy that sells a ton of unit while being above the buy box and FBM at 62.62. Okay, at 62.62 he was selling FBM, and I put like $15 to ship this, but it's probably, maybe it's going to be less, maybe it's going to be more, I don't know, but it's just for you guys to have an example. So it would be 66% return on investment if you can actually sell it like this guy at $62, okay? And like, let's say it's at 58. It would actually be a great lead. And so he was hesitating because he said, you know what, Amazon's on the listing all the time, but it looks like this guy is selling, okay? And so if this guy is selling, I can probably sell. And it is a business mistake, you know, and let's assume that Amazon was not even... that Amazon was not even on the listing, okay? Let's assume that Amazon was not even on the listing. Would it be wise to actually purchase this lead? And of course, you know that the answer is no, because you heard the introduction of this video. So, I'm sorry. The reason why it would not be smart to buy this lead is because if you actually go into the data tab and you look, it's a huge seller, okay? It's CPGIO. He has 89,000 reviews, okay? So this by itself makes it so you're probably not going to win the buy box. And if you actually look at the buy box statistics, Amazon get the buy box 100% of the time according to Keepa, but this guy actually gets sales, okay? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit sick. But you know, no editing on this channel, because I just give you I just give you raw information. You guys know this. So yeah, so this guy first of all has a ton of reviews, right? So it is a bad thing, because usually you know that reviews play a little role into getting the buy box. And so if you see that nobody else gets the buy box except this guy, which is not the case here, by the way. This guy, Keepa said that this guy does not get the buy box at all, right? Which is probably not true, okay? Except if they sync their stock with another marketplace. That could happen. But because it's FBM, so you can edit your stock quite quickly. So this will not always be exact if you actually do, if you actually look at the offer, at the stock history for FBM offers. It's not something that you can trust as much as the stock history for an FBA offer, right? So the next thing that you should actually look at, so yeah, the buy box, like the reviews, this is a huge account, so you are going to have a hard time competing with this guy, okay? First of all, because if you are doing online arbitrage, if he has that many reviews, he is probably doing wholesale and is probably getting a price that is way better than what you can do, okay? Because with 89,000 reviews, you best believe that he has probably, like, he's making a ton of sales, he's making millions and upon millions every single year, and you know, you're not going to be able to compete to get, because he got a ton of units. Okay, so that should be the first red flag. Okay, you're never going to be able to compete with this guy. Okay, it's pretty unlikely. But the next thing, and the most important thing, and I talked a tiny bit about that in a previous video, in a really old video that I released more than a year ago at the beginning of this channel, a video on Keepa. You want to make sure that you can actually get the buy box, and one reason why you would not be able to get the buy box is if a brand is actually selling on the listing. Now, I know what you're going to say. This is not the brand, it is not the brand, so this does not apply. It actually does, okay? Because if you actually, and this is something that you should do whenever you see huge accounts like this, if you want to figure out if you can actually compete with them, okay? If you actually go on Google, and so it's CPG.io, and if you actually, boom, look for them, okay, first of all, you can see that they have huge warehouse, so it should scare you already. But if you look at it right here, you will see that it's pretty much a brand management company as well. And I talked about this in the past. They probably have the brand registration for the product. You know, they're working with brands directly, and Amazon is one of the sales channels that they use. So they are probably like, you can literally go on their website. You should always, if you see a huge account, you should always look for them on Google like this and try to find their website and see what they are. Okay, so it's a huge company, and so they probably have agreements with the brand, and they probably have the brand registered in their brand registry, and so it's pretty much as if they own the brand. Okay, so if they have the brand registered in their brand registry, they are gonna get all the sales, and you are gonna get a really minimal amount of the buy box. Okay, it is going super hard. It is going to be super hard for you to actually compete to actually get the buy box. Okay, because if you look a little bit on their thing, first of all, and of course, like, this is not even the buy box is not the worst part, as I told you guys, okay? But yeah, they probably have agreement with a lot of brands, and if you actually look at what they are selling, let me try to find them right there. If you actually look at what they are selling, they have tons of products from that brand. Okay, so we are not even going to be able to see it from here, but if you actually were to go on Google and you looked for the brand Cedar Soft or whatever, you would notice, oh, Cedar, there you go. You would probably notice that, you know, they sell a ton of products from this brand, okay? And so, yes, they have an agreement with the brand, and so they probably have the brand registered in their brand registry, because they are probably managing the brand, okay, on Amazon. And so if they are, first of all, you're not going to get sales, but it's not the worst, okay? Because if they are managing the brand, they have the brand registry, they are probably at one point going to try to get other sellers out of their listings. And I know that there's no red flag right now regarding IP complaints, but it could happen at any time, okay? Especially if some people start, you know, if the product is going on sale on other websites with a ton of units, if they are not managing their supply chain really well, and you know, a lot of online arbitrage sellers jump onto a product and actually start taking the price on Amazon, they are going to start doing IP complaints to remove sellers from the listings, okay? Because they want their like, one of the job of such a company is to make sure that the price on Amazon actually makes sense at all time, you know, and they want sellers to obey by MAP policy, okay, minimum pricing policy. And so because of this, like, they are at one point, it's pretty risky. They will actually, like, if you actually look at it, it looks actually like it may be happened right here. Yeah, so it happened once in the past, actually, if you actually look at it right there, you know. So yeah, like, as I said, and I did not even check that before, but yeah, if some stuff happened with the price, because yeah, the price was 39, like, some people were selling way too, let me see, yeah, like, a lot of unauthorized sellers, the price was probably hectic. If we look at it right there, you see that the price went down a lot. Maybe the price went too high in their opinion. So if you want to manage a brand image, you need to have consistency in your price, and so they are going to remove sellers at one point or another if things get too crazy, okay? And it is going to happen if, let's say, this thing goes on sale, if this product goes on sale, and I'm not even sure where you can actually find it for cheap, but yeah, if this thing goes on sale, because right now it's on sale, he was able to get it at $23, okay? But let's say, I don't know, there's a big sale during the summer and the price goes down to $15, and so if it goes down to $15, maybe you would be profitable at the current price, right? $42.99. You would be at $42.99, you would be profitable, it would be 43% return on investment, and so you would see a lot of sellers jumping, the price tanking to I don't know, not 30, let's say 35. So this is what is going to happen. And so the price is too low because in their opinion, the price is going to stay too low for too long. It's not worth it for them. And so in that case, they are just going to boot several of listings. Okay, this is how it works on Amazon. This is what you need to understand if you want to make sure that you make as little mistakes as possible. Okay, so hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like, do all that YouTube stuff, and if you have more questions, stuff like this, I'm always open, because yes, we have a Discord server. You can always come on the Discord server. Even if you're not on the coaching groups, you can always come on the Discord server. So let me just open it for you. Okay, my Discord is not open. I'm not going to waste your time, but yeah, actually it's just open, so because my computer is pretty fast. So yeah, you can just come on the Discord server and ask questions, either in general right there, or you can just go to, if you have a specific question, you can just go to several questions right there, answer a question. Or if you want me to, if it's stuff that is more private, you can go on open a ticket by clicking here, right? And ask any questions you want. Either me or a mod is going to reply. Okay, so yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like to all that YouTube stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Watch this video if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon. It's going to appear on the other side of the screen. I'll see you tomorrow.